vote to do Biden. How we done lost a damn vote? We done lost a vote. That's gonna go to Trump. God damn.
I'm worshiping these people like they're fucking God.
Ain't nobody worshiping them. But God damn it, Chris, we need somebody in there with motherfucking sense. He vote independent. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You know what I said do when you go in there. You go.
That's what I did.
No, you said you go in there.
This shit funny.
I told you. I said go Democrat Biden. Now there's a fucking vote that we done lost that can fucking go to Trump.
This is why I don't do politics. I will never do this again.
He said he ain't gonna vote again. Oh.
Hello. Hi. This is like some school. How cool is this, right, Miguel? Why couldn't I go to a school like this? I mean, it's just beautiful. I love the mural. I mean, everything is just, I love this school. Anyway, Mayor Bowser and Chancellor Farabee, thank you for joining us as well. And for families across the country.
Now, where does he think he's going? You gotta go, you gotta go.
Como el agua cara que llueve del cielo.
Cabrón.
Te quiero porque quiero que me quieras, porque como tú no hay nadie más por mí para enseñar.
Chinga, qué pedo. Tranquilo, güey. Tranquilo, güey, tranquilo. The new Fernando right there, Jeff Bezos. That new Fernando. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Monday, happy Monday. Glad to be alive. Thank you, God, for giving me another day, another week to be alive. What a beautiful. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, Jerry G. Good morning, Culturally Hispanic 2.0. Who else? Good morning, Daryl Levin. Good morning, people. Leave a comment so I can say good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Please participate. Hit that like button. Even if you're stopping by, saying hi, just hit the like button. Leave a comment. Give you a shout out. And then, I know it's the mornings. A lot of things going on. I understand. Just hit the like. That's all I ask. Just hit the like. It'll help out a lot. It bumps me up. Or get more viewers. Or share. Hit the like and share. Put it on Twitter. I just tweeted. Retweet me. Just help me out. That's it. The least that I ask. That's it. Anybody else, buy me a coffee is up to you. But the best thing, hit the like button. It's the best. It's free. You're helping me out. You're supporting. You're contributing. Also by commenting. It helps out a lot. I appreciate it. The comments. Good morning, Hobo Chili Recipe. Good morning, Sheikh Sam. I appreciate the comments a lot. Sheikh Sam, thank you for the coffee, right? It was one of them you hooked me up with, coffee or Cash App. But I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it. But ladies and gentlemen. Oh, your new name? Yeah, I can't. It's one of those words I censor out automatically now. Jetty, yeah. Thank you, Shakes and the Cash. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate that. Arrows on Friday. What's up, FTW? No, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Hit that like button. All right, where should we start first? Should we start with something funny, or should we get the serious stuff out the way? Oof, I don't know. There's a lot of funny stuff. Let's go with VP Harris, ladies and gentlemen. This is just breaking news. This just happened. I changed the title of the show just because of this. So we played a Kamala Harris video the other day. Ladies and gentlemen, there's beef in the White House. Kamala beef, ladies and gentlemen. And it's not the good kind of beef. She's having problems with... Look, I'm talking like Kamala. Hey, good morning, Zowie. Good morning. Oh, thank you from Oscar Blue. Thank you. All right, Zowie, listen to me, all right? Listen to me while you sleep. you're gonna notice something, right? I like to listen to shows before I go to sleep. I listen to Black Pilled when I fall asleep. And then I finish watching it in the morning. Like I remember where I fell off. And sometimes when you're listening to something, you dream about it. I used to fall asleep like to 10 wins. And I dream about those crimes. Like they start happening and it started giving me like nightmares. So I stopped listening to 10 wins at night. Because all you hear is about 8 shootings, 8 this and that, and robberies and trains. But yeah. All right, so VP Harris, where's my videos lined up? All right, VP Harris, ladies and gentlemen, can you believe? I think I could believe this. VP Harris, here we go. VP Harris, inside frustration and the functional start to the Kamala Harris vice presidency. We already know the poll numbers are down on Kamala. Biden's are down. She's supposed to be the first Black, Indian, Hala, whatever the hell she is. She's supposed to be the first one breaking that glass ceiling, but she's nothing than likable. Look, even with the pictures, you can tell it's fake. Like, look at the body distance. I know it's professional, but he doesn't. He looks like he doesn't want to be there, even by putting his arms around her. I don't know. It's just everything looks awkward. Macron, that's his name. Macron. I don't know. She's just awkward lady. Like, I don't know why they picked her. They owe her a favor. Look at her mannerism. Just like she looks like she looks ghetto. But like I'm trying not to say the wrong words, like Yeti's name. I'm trying to be not, So let's see some videos real quick. So this lady's not like. Oh, this is from the French. Oh, this is a different view. Let's check it out. So this is like if we were live, right? Let's say you and I. Let's pretend like we were there. Okay, let me make this. All right, let's pretend. Look, ladies and gentlemen, 3D. All right, let's say we're in the room here. Look, we can see the side. This is a pretty cool angle. I like this. Let's say we're in the room. How likable is Kamala? Let's see.
I love that. A hypothesis. It's well thought out. It's well planned. They start out with a hypothesis, and then they test it out, knowing invariably you're trying something for the first time. There will be glitches. There will be mistakes. And
isn't a hypothesis an educated guess? I don't know. Right?
Everyone gets together. No one gets beat up about it. You analyze it. What went wrong? Reevaluate. Update the hypothesis and start.
Look at from this angle, right? She looks so small. She looks so weak. I don't know. It's just it's not president. It's not.
With us in government, we campaign with the plan. Uppercase T, uppercase P. The plan. Uppercase T, uppercase P. The plan.
She sounds cringe like a pigeon, right? Trying to be relevant, trying to be funny, right?
Uppercase T, uppercase P. The plan. And then the environment is such that we're expected to defend the plan. Even when the first time we roll it out, there may be some glitches and it's time to reevaluate. And then I love that.
Crazy, right? Great. It's like, why would you pick her as vice president? Why? That is now my question. Why? She is not likable. She can't even speak right. She can't even deliver a joke. She can't rise a crowd. How can somebody like that be in power, right? These people should be working at McDonald's. And they're the president. They're the vice president. We have a transgender secretary of health. The secretary of transportation is a butt pirate that needs 3 months of paternity leave. Like, these are the people that are leading us, ladies and gentlemen. This is the reason gas is high. We're going to get into that. Inflation is high because these, what Yeti's name is, right? Whatever you read Yeti's name is, these are in charge of the country, right? The people you used to make fun of are now in charge of the country. Like Trump, yeah, Trump was a bully. Oh, yeah, whatever. But he was a good leader. Nobody likes our bosses, right? We don't like our bosses. But as long as our bosses put money in our pockets, everybody's happy, right? We might not like the orders. Hey, you got to work overtime. Hey, you got to do this. But you know what? You're going to have a great Christmas. You know, you can feed your kids because your boss is putting money into your pocket, right? We might not like it, but we do it because it put money in our pocket. Now, another thing with the mandates, right? Have you heard about the mandates overreach? So I talked about on Friday how most of the NYPD, FDNY, most of the city workers got their vaccine. They roll up their sleeves, right? And took the jab for their pension, for their paychecks. I understand some people have families. You know, you got to feed your family. You got a mortgage. I understand. It's understandable. But realize the way everything is, the way how we are now forced to do something we don't want. Now, health insurances might cut off your health insurance if you're not vaccinated. Yep. So let me see. I had it up right here. So health insurance companies, right? If you're not vaccinated, guess what? You might lose your health coverage if you're not vaccinated. Okay, this one came out the Baltimore Sun. There's a few articles like this. Remember when you read articles, I bring this up because people are like, no, Art Tub, I don't want to become famous. But you're cool because you always comment on my Twitch. Right? I need to work here because I need my diabetes medication. I need to work here because I need my cancer treatment. We sometimes we have to work somewhere for the health insurance, right? But now they're saying if you're not vaccinated, guess what? You might lose your health insurance. But let's finish this with the stupid Kamala. We're gonna cover that soon. The mandate on the vaccine. All right, so let's go back to Kamala. They're crazy, right? Health insurance. They're gonna those unvaccinated people. I self-identify as vaccinated, and YouTube. Everybody in the chat room is vaccinated. We checked vaccine cards. Everybody's vaccinated in the chat, so you know. All right, don't bother me, YouTube. Everybody knows the jabs rock. Jabs are awesome, right? Woo! Jabs for everybody, right? Shots, jabs, everybody, jabs for everybody. Everybody's jabbed. Everybody's jabbed here. Yep. Oh, this twitch in my eye. Oof. All right, let's go to Kamala. Why is she not likable, right? It's amazing, Kamala. Kamala's not likable. So this came out today, November 15th, 7:40 a.m. Kamala sideline amid growing tensions with Biden insiders. So let's see what's going on here. Let's see what
Let's take a peek at this. She seems to come forth with some sort of an accent while she's talking.
Look at, she's beautiful. Faulkner, what's his name? The Faulkner focus, right? Why couldn't the Democrats find a woman like this that could speak like her at least? She could deliver a better vice president, right? All you got to do is speak. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. All right. That's it. Delivered whatever's on the teleprompter. You got to deliver it. You got to deliver. That's your job as president. When you're a president, you're a puppet. All you got to do is just deliver. Faulkner, right? That's her name, Faulkner. English is my second language, ladies and gentlemen. What's her name, Faulkner? I don't know. You guys are always making fun of my English, man. So this is the Faulkner focus, right? So let's listen to what Faulkner has to say.
To French scientists at a place where they're talking science. That's like it's not a stand-up comedian zone. Let's watch.
Oh, we're gonna play the VP.
We campaign with
D-plan.
Uppercase T, uppercase P.
D-plan.
We're expected to defend the plan.
That's funny.
What was that?
D-plan.
Oh my! You know, I'm a French minor. I'm a Francophile. I love France. I love the French language. But that was weird. If you can't,
Actually took French in college. What was it? My second year. I couldn't take Spanish, so I took French 1. Right, that was hard. Ladies and gentlemen, I got a 7 on my first French test and I dropped out. I got a 7 out of 100 in French. And I was like, oui, 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 oui. That's all I knew. That's all I learned to say in French. Oui, oui. It's a very stupid, I don't like it. I don't like French. It's very weird. Whoa, was oui, whoa, whoa, oui, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm like, what the hell is this? The hell is French? Oui, oui, was what vous la paix? I thought it was like the language of love. It sounds like vomit. Oui, whoa, 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 oui, oui, oui. I was like, what? And then you say oui, right? And it's spelled O-U-I. How do you get oui out of O-U-I? It's weird language. Just stupid. Like, at least Spanish, the way it's written is the way you say it. Right? Like, croissant. Like, I don't know. That's why people are a bunch of... Anyways. I even tried to do French bread the other day. It came out disgusting. All right. I think we covered this Faulkner focus the other day. Ooh, what is this idiot?
Yes, they see people who aren't serious.
Oh,
they
it's
see people
Pompeo?
who aren't
Is this Mike Pompeo? He lost weight, right? He used to be fat.
determined. Precisely the opposite
He
of
looks like George Pataki.
what we did for 4 years.
Well, online was really, really tough. One dubbed Kamala cringe Harris. Another said, I love this episode of Veep. A friend of the show, Joe Concha, tweeted, there really are no words.
So anyways, I'm going to play all of this. You could go watch Fox for that. So Kamala Harris is increasingly alienated in the White House. Nobody wants to be around her. In the White House, as her approval ratings plummet. And as the first female Veep feels she's not getting the same support President Biden gives to white. Oh, it's about race now. Here we go with the race card. I'm going to repeat this one more time. As the first female Veep, she feels she's not getting the same support President Biden gives to white male politicians. According to so now Biden is a racist, right? Am I reading this wrong? Biden is now a racist, ladies and gentlemen. Not only is Biden touching kids, he's a racist now. Well, we kind of knew that, but then they hide it. But now the vice president is saying that he's a racist. All right, where is it? All right, here we go. Despite their public show of unity, Biden and his right-hand woman have a dysfunctional relationship that has reached an exhausted stalemate, CNN said, based on interviews with nearly 3 dozen insiders. 3 dozen insiders, that's like 36 people. At a time when the president will be usually expected to promote his vice president as a future replacement. So this is when Biden was supposed to go. That's what they're trying to say, right? This is the time when Biden was supposed to go to promote his vice president as a future replacement in the White House. Biden has instead been sidelining Harris as a potential liability. Yeah, she has been a liability, right? You saw her with the plan. The plan. That is so cringe. The plan. Vice President Kamala Harris reportedly feels she's not getting the same support President Biden gives his white male politicians. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, this white supremacy, this white racism has reached the House. I guess his white supremacy hasn't left since Trump, right? Trump probably left some racism in the white man's house, right? So Kamala is not respected in the white man's house in Washington, D.C., ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, racism. I'm telling you, people don't like Kamala because of racism. If you don't like Kamala, you're a racist. You're a bigot. That's what you are. Sorry, look, I'm cracking. My bigotry is cracking. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, good morning, CK Benzona. Good morning, Zen Rhino. Nice to see you guys. We did talk about butt plug. Pete Buttigieg, who needed like 3 months for paternity leave. Why did he give birth out his ass or something? Like, I don't get it. Like the baby came out his ass that he needed 3 months off to sew it back up. Get out of here. Why is this? These homosexuals. I tell you, you let the black politicians, right, They're gonna use the black card. They use the black card, and if they're gay, they're gonna use the gay card. Like Lori Lightfoot, right? In Chicago, she's black and gay. She uses both race cards. That's why you can't criticize her. You can't criticize them. So now she's using her black card, the race card. I mean, so Biden gives to his white male politicians. So she's not getting enough attention. It's not the way she laughs. It's not the way she speaks. It's not the way she delivers. It's because Biden is racist. It's the reason her ratings are down. She said it, not me. I'm just repeating what she said. Look, she just used her race card. She just pulled out the race card. I'm calling it like I see it. So here we go. Racist Joe Biden over here. Yeah, look at this weird. This is a weird handshake. She's increasingly being pushed aside into inconsequential. Wow, geez, English is my second language. Let's try this one again, ladies and gentlemen. Inconsequential jobs and left out of the key meetings as her poll numbers sink even lower than that president's, and the Democratic base appears to be giving up on her, the report said. Her alienation is so clear. Her defenders told CNN they have even passed around an Onion story headline, White House urges Kamala Harris to sit at computer all day in case emails come through. So they're even making fun of her in the White House. She's a joke. She's a joke, Kamala Harris. So she's so bad that she can't even, her job either way, right? One of them was supposed to be horrible enough to make the other one like the other one more. But they're both so hateable and likable, they're both plummeting. Why, if like, I like the way CK Benzona, we hated her in California. She was hated, right? As a liberal. If Californians hate a liberal, that's bad. That's pretty bad. Enough of this lady. I'm ready. Let's look at these people. She's always wearing the mask. Right? I brought that up, right? She's always always watch this, right? I know they're supposed to, but she does it more than all of them. She's always wearing a mask. Look at her facial expression. You think she's happy being back there, being like 10 feet in the back or whatever she's at, 6 feet away? I don't think she's happy. And the poll numbers, you know, that has to be affecting her. It's like the dislike buttons. That's why they took the dislike buttons off YouTube. So people don't like these people. And they're trying to look her arms crossed. Everybody's with a helping hand. Look at her eyes. You could tell she's not fun to be around. Look at those eyes. Let's look in closer. Look at those eyes, ladies and gentlemen. You want to be around her? All right, let's finish. So this happened over the weekend. Harrison Smith, he went to the doctor. Pretty sure. I hope that Revenge of the Sis has him on so he could talk about this, because this has been exploding. But I'm gonna play this. I'm pretty sure they're gonna cover it more. But I want to play this because this is starting to happen a lot, ladies and gentlemen. You know, you're getting denied treatment before being white. Oh, what are you talking about, legal? Okay, this happened to Harrison Smith. You see what's going on with the Kyle Rittenhouse case, right? White man. As a white person now, no, well, if you're white, I guess I'll speak on behalf, I guess. I don't know. So you see white people getting attacked. You seen the white folks, the 86-year-old white guy in the nursing home getting beat up by the black nursing attendant? Right. You seen those videos, right? I don't want to play this too early in the morning for that. But there are those videos. I just don't want to play them. It's very... So imagine putting your grandpa and grandpa, they're white, right? You put them up in a nursing home. Now you have these doctors, right? These nurses, these you know, they grew up in the Twitter. I'm trying to be careful as I'm studying. I'm trying not to say certain things. So you have these George Floyd nurses, right? George Floyd nurses, right? They grow up watching this racist stuff, right? Oh, white people are bad. White people are racist. They take away our stuff. Rah. So they grow up with that mentality, right? You're white, you're old, and now these people that hate white people have to take care of you, right? Let's say you're an old person and you have a Trump flag or a picture of Trump on your bureau, right? And your George Floyd nurse comes to take care of you, and she's a Biden supporter. She loves Kamala. She comes in and she sees the Trump picture on your stand, right? What do you think is gonna run through her mind? Oh, this racist white lady that loves Trump. Oh, I can't believe I'm taking care of her. Legal, you're crazy. You're this. All right, okay. Pay attention to that. Remember, I told you guys the just younger generation is kind of stupid. They're kind of dumb, and they're the ones that are going to be responsible of taking care of us. You know, when I become a boomer, age, you know, when I'm the age of a boomer, who's going to take care of me, right? This younger generation that's already growing up being divided by race. So based on your race, you're going to be taken care of. From the Harrison Smith video, we're going to talk about if you're not vaccinated, you might lose your health insurance. See all these things that are going on. This is not going to happen. It's happening. Let's check it out, ladies and gentlemen. So check out Harrison Smith. He's on InfoWars. So this happened to him over the weekend. This video has been going viral. So this is a very, very important video. Let's go check it out, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. See, the George Floyd nurse. This is what I'm talking about. You're a white male, right? You're a white male. Everywhere you go, there's George Floyd nurses, right? They're going to have to take care of you. Let's say they don't like you because of your skin color.
So I'm not going to be able to get it today? Because I don't qualify?
Yep.
What if I like smoke and vape? I heard that was
CBDX.
Okay.
It's healthier.
But if I were black and Hispanic, then I'd be able to qualify? Okay. I'm being denied medical service because of my race? Is that?
That's the criteria.
Yeah.
So what I do, I go around and make sure everyone meets the criteria.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the criteria that was set forth. If you were 65, you'll be good. But nope, you're healthy. And you're healthy and no medical conditions. So research showed that you should be able to fight off COVID. Maybe it's for someone else, may preclude them a little more, make them a little more susceptible to being worse with COVID. Any questions?
No, I guess not.
All right, you with her?
Yeah.
One more time.
So I'm not going to be able to get it today? Because I don't qualify?
Yep.
What if I like smoke and vape? I heard that was
CBDX.
No? Okay. But if I were black and Hispanic, then I'd be able to qualify? Okay. I'm being denied medical service because of my race? Is that?
That's the criteria.
Yeah.
So what I do, I go around and make sure everyone meets the criteria.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the criteria that was set forth. If you were 65, you'll be good. But nope, you're healthy. And you're healthy and no medical conditions. So research showed that you should be able to fight off COVID. Maybe it's for someone else, may preclude them.
She doesn't even sound like she gives a damn about him. She's like, I wish this guy would just die. That's the way I hear it. All right. It sounds like she's working at DNV. Like, all right, get away from my next, get away. She's trying to get rid of him. So the criteria, right? What are the criteria? So if you're white, healthy, white Christian male, ladies and gentlemen, you can go back to my earlier episodes when I told you I was having heart problems. I had high blood pressure during the summer. After I got COVID, this is one of the reasons I started doing this show, because I thank God every morning for being alive. I'm like, I look forward to doing the show because I'm like, thank you, God, I'm alive. I got to do a show, because there were nights when my heart was hurting, my blood pressure, was high, and the heat and all that stuff. So, I thought I was gonna die. I was like, geez, but I never really cared. And then my cat would just look at me while I'm like dying, and my cat just looks at me. I'm like, hi, you're so beautiful, but you're so useless. Can't even dial 911 for me. So I started going to the gym. I started getting healthy. I'm not going to the hospital. I refuse to go to the hospital. There were some times I should have went to the hospital, but I self-medicated. I went online. I bought pills. like our arugula. I started buying like B12, all this other stuff, like natural stuff. Eating differently. I look at the back of cans, too much sodium. If I get a lot of, I don't eat fast food anymore. It's been a while. I just did have an In-N-Out the other day, like 3 weeks ago when they were going through that stuff. But that's why you have to take care of yourself. So that's the reason I started doing the show. Go back to my earlier episodes. Yeah, I think I forgot the episodes I had COVID. I think it was like episode 10. It was in July. In the middle of July, August, I was very messed up. My August episodes, you will probably see that I was leaning a lot over here. I have this thing. I was leaning a lot when I was doing the show. I was leaning a lot to my left. I don't know. I was like this. But yeah. But I've been going to the gym a lot. CBDX. Shout out to CBDX. This is not like I'm kissing their asses or anything, but CBDX is actually like life changing. Shout out to the owner. He sent me an email. I don't want to say his name. I don't know. I don't want to dox him, but he sent me an email. He's like, "Oh, Liga, appreciate." But and I even told him, I wrote this to him, listen, your product is life changing. Like, it's gotten me back to the gym. My heart doesn't hurt. Like it calms down. Like it helps me focus. I'm at the gym. I look forward going to the gym. It's helping me a lot with my blood pressure. When I go to the supermarket, I check my blood pressure. It's been going down. I'm trying not to take no blood pressure medication or none of that stuff. So I don't want to go to the doctor. The last thing I want to do is go to the hospital or go to the doctor. That's the last thing I'm going to do. I'm probably just going to die in my apartment one day. I'm not going to the hospital because these people are not going to take care of you. Oh, you're not vaccinated? Put a respirator on Legal Latino. We've seen his videos. He makes fun of the people that are, right? That's the first thing they're probably going to say. You got to be careful, ladies and gentlemen. You got to be careful. So my goal is to avoid the hospital. I change my diet. I drink a lot of water. I don't go eat out. I drink a lot of water. I drink no sodas. Unless I'm having a burger, I have a soda here and there. I'm not going to become no vegan either. But, we got to take care of ourselves, ladies and gentlemen. So, because a lot of people think, oh, let me take this jab. Everything is going to be cured. I'm fat. Oh, the jab is going to cure me. I'm fat. But let me take this blood pressure medication and everything is fine. That's what pills do. All right, let me take this pill. I don't need to go to the gym because this pill keeps my blood pressure down. That's the reason I don't want blood pressure medication, because then I'm like, you get them, let me just take a pill. I feel good. No, no, legal. Go to the gym. Work out at the gym every day. You're getting better. I am getting better and better every day at the gym, ladies and gentlemen. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. So I encourage people. I'm not telling you go to the gym and go, bro. No, you have to go light. Ladies and gentlemen, I was benching just a bar, bench, and then I put 10-pound weights on the side, but the big 10-pound weights, though, the big, not the little ones, because I don't want to look, So I put the bigger ones, and I used to do 15. Now, yesterday I could do them like nothing. I could do it probably with one hand. So every week I'm getting better. Every week I'm adding 10 pounds. I was doing 5s. Now I'm doing 10s. Now I'm 15s. Every week I add a little bit more. And little by little, you start getting better and better. So that's just my motivation for the day, going to the gym. Start light and just work your way up. Don't go try to do the most, get injured, get hurt, and get discouraged. Don't do that. Don't do that. So that happened to Harrison Smith. Check out Revenge of the Sith. I'm pretty sure they're going to cover that more. He's probably going to be on. So, I just wanted to cover that and to bring up that point, right? Another thing is, if you're not vaccinated, you're going to lose your health insurance, ladies and gentlemen. Let me show you this. They're coming after the unvaccinated. Where is it? Right here. Look at this. Look at these opinion articles. Those who refuse vaccination should lose health insurance coverage. Oh, that's BS. That's never going to happen. This came out on Saturday, November 13th. You think that's not going to happen? Remember, the jab passports are not going to happen. And it happened. We really don't need vaccine mandates. Let me read this article for you guys real quick. We really don't need vaccine mandates. All we really need is for health insurance industry to step up to the plate and say that as December 1st, in 15 days, no vaccination, no insurance. After all, insurance industry has already been on the hook for those who choose to go unvaccinated. It's time to stop the train. Insurance must choke at the thought of paying $2,500 for a drug, or for a matter of 100,000 to 300,000 plus hospital stay, when a $20 shot that is free to the patient would have done the trick. All right, you see this part right here. You start forcing people to do stuff. You start forcing companies to do stuff. Now they're gonna take away. It's a left-wing rag that's gonna make a change. You think this is not gonna happen? I see this happening. So they're like, oh yeah, that's right. Take that $20 jab. So the point here is this $20 shot, right? A $20 shot. I don't even take a $20 shot at a bar, right? I'll take a $5 shot at a bar. I don't even take $20 shots at a bar. Why would you want to take a $20 shot? And it's free. Like it's going to cure everything. I had a conversation with somebody, or a family member. I had a conversation with a family member, right? That got the jab. And they told me, why do I have to go get another one if they're saying now there's only like 53% effective? Now I have to get like a booster. Why? If I already got one, why do I need to get another one? And I said, that's why I never got one at all, because that's their plan, is to control. Right? You're giving the government overreach mandate into your veins. These people are reaching into your veins, your pockets. Oh, you can't go to work if you don't have the jab. Now you can't have health insurance if you don't have the jab, right? Those who refuse to be vaccinated, those who refuse vaccination should lose health insurance coverage. That's going to be a law. I'm telling you that's going to happen. You think, oh, it's in the left-wing rag, the Baltimore Sun. These stupid articles are becoming true. Isn't it scary? So that's the reason I'm bringing this up, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, man. Hey, good morning, K Kazoo. Hey, good morning, Shake Some. Hey, good morning, some Nicky Fruit Loops. And good morning, Juddy. Yep, they're reaching. Look, these insurance companies often elect not to provide policies for high-risk drivers. So you expect them to underwrite this, right? So now they're comparing to health auto insurance. So now you're at high risk if you don't get the jab. You see the language they're using right there? You're at high risk. So I self-identify as vaccinated, but let's say, I don't know, somebody who's not vaccinated, right? So those people that are, everybody in the chat is vaccinated, right? Everybody in the chat. See YouTube, everybody's vaccinated. Everybody showed their COVID passports. Everybody gave me a sample of their DNA before coming in. So everybody's good, all right? Everybody's good, all right? YouTube, leave us alone. So if somebody that's not vaccinated, they're at high risk now. They're high risk of the population, right? They're the bad ones. And as the unvaccinated become smaller and smaller and smaller, it's easier to pick on them, right? Normal people go where the strength is at. That's why people like to fall in line. People don't like to think. People love the two-party system, one or two, blue or red, A or B. Too many decisions, right? Like Netflix. Take Netflix, for example. How many of you spend like half an hour trying to find something to watch on Netflix, and you just spend the whole sitcom looking for something to watch on Netflix, and then you just give up? Netflix, honestly, I don't pay for it, but I could never watch anything. I never find anything to watch. I spend most of my time playing with the remote. Here's the remote right here, the Roku, right? That I had to change the batteries already like 3 times this year, because this remote, all I'm doing is pressing button because it's stupid Netflix. There's nothing to watch on Netflix. So I'm like, Hey, good morning, Rational Times. Why? COVID? I had COVID for like a week, and then I couldn't taste for like 2 months. Like September, I started tasting again. I got it in the middle of July, and like the first week of September, I started tasting again. Yep. I did watch Squid Game. That was the last thing I watched on Netflix. Squid Game. So I don't pay for it. So I have it. I borrow it. I don't. Same thing with HBO Max. I don't pay for it. I have it. I borrow it. I don't pay for that garbage. The only thing I pay for though is the Peacock, because I like to watch my WWE pay-per-view. So as you can see, the belts. It's only $4.99. So I'm like, it's not bad. $4.99 for a pay-per-view. So I was like, all right, not bad. Let's go. So this is, ladies and gentlemen, why the government has jurisdiction of your veins, ladies and gentlemen. They're in your bloodstream now. Right? You don't want the government in your blood. Look, damn, my internet is cutting off. Am I back? Insurance company often elect not to provide policies for high-risk drivers. So wouldn't you expect them to underwrite this? Oh, so that was it. That was a little article. As little as this article is, a lot of people are going to take and run with it. All right, let me show you another one. That's just an opinion piece. Those stupid opinion pieces are becoming laws, ladies and gentlemen. Just right here, business matters. Let's go to something more professional. Companies raise health costs for unvaccinated employees. U.S. visitors benefit from travel insurance. Wow. For many, it might not seem that the world. Let me make it a little bit bigger. For many, it may not seem that the world is in its last stages of the global pandemic, which caused mass disruption and claimed many lives. However, private companies are now taking the lead on enforcing greater health mandates for their workers. This comes at the U.S. struggles to convince more people to get the COVID-19 vaccine, leaving many others vulnerable to the infection. The cost of not taking a vaccine? The U.S. travel ban, which began in early 2020, is still in effect, which prohibits or severely limits travel from certain countries deemed high risk for COVID-19. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't get the jab, you're going to become a minority. And then, you know what they're going to do? They're going to have people turn on you. Why people are ratting each other out? How do you think the government is getting all this power? Because of the reach. They're getting all this power because people are ratting out other people. Right? You're turning your own citizens into snitches now. Report businesses that are not complying. Report this, report that. Report your neighbors. If your neighbors are not jabbed, report them. This is getting out of hand, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, did you hear about the Oklahoma National Guards? They're not going with the mandate. So you have to have people standing up. Then the Oklahoma National Guards. Let me pull that up for you guys. Right here, Yahoo News. Let's go look at some Yahoo News. But the problem is not a lot of people are standing up against the mandate. A lot of people are just caving in. A lot of people are just giving in. Okay, Biden. Oklahoma National Guard won't enforce Biden's vaccine mandates. The new leader of the Oklahoma National Guard said to his members, National Guard said, I gotta make this. I'm going blind. I think the older I get, I gotta make the letters bigger. I'm probably becoming. I'm becoming a boomer now. The new leader of the Oklahoma National Guard said none of its members will currently be required to become vaccinated for COVID-19, a step that contradicts with the Biden administration's vaccine mandate for the military. Unless federally mobilized, the guardsmen will not have to become vaccinated for COVID-19, according to an order issued Thursday by Adjutant General Thomas Mancino. No negative administration or legal action will be taken against guardsmen who refuse the COVID-19 vaccine. Oklahoma Command will continue to process federal vaccine waivers in accordance with the Department of Defense policy. So look at that. They standing up, ladies and gentlemen. The Oklahoma Guards are standing up. Hey, good morning, though. Low Brary Show. Did I say it right? The Low Brary Show? Or is it the LO? The Low Brary Show. Did I say it right? English is my second language. I'm liking Oklahoma, man. I might move to Oklahoma, actually. I've been looking into Oklahoma. It's not that bad, man. What is the Oklahoma Buckeyes? They got a good football team out there, right? The Buckeyes. I'm gonna look into Oklahoma. They're going recreational in Oklahoma also. They're already medical. I think they're going recreational soon next year. So I'm looking into Oklahoma. All right. All right, I could get behind Oklahoma. Mike Lowry. Mike LaBarry. So it's LaBarry. Hey, what's up, Roots Cajon? So look at the Oklahoma National Guards, ladies and gentlemen. So Oklahoma, that's 1 point for them. All right, let me show you, ladies and gentlemen, some stuff that, I like to show you what goes on in New York City. The city, the mean streets of New York City. So let's go back let's see what happened over the weekend in New York City, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go check it out. Let's say what's up. What's up, New York? All right, so this is a typical bat fight in New York City. Let me make this. Typical time in New York City, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. Oh, stop.
I think that's Nah. Where is he? I don't know what he wants. Shit.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that's New York City right there. The guy was a cab driver. I don't know the situation. I'm going to look into it. But this is where you're amongst these people in New York City. You could be the safest person. You can be working, feed your family. You're doing this and that, but you're surrounded by these kinds of people, right? The George Floyd community is very emboldened now, right? You can't live your life like this. The guy, that's a cab. That was a cab, a guy working, doing his cab. Now his cab is ruined. The insurance company is probably going to take like a month to fix that. How is he going to make money now, the cab driver? I don't know what he did. Maybe it's his fault, but there's no reason to bash the guy's car or whatever. Maybe the other guy got hit. I don't know, but to bash the car now? Let me look into this real quick. Hold on. Play one more time. I'll put it.
Stop! No, it's not.
Yeah, it hurts, man.
Oh my God.
Oh, stop. Yeah, I think that's what nah. Where is he? I don't know what he went. Shit.
So that's New York City right there for you, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see. It's other happened in New York City. So you're gonna be outside, right? There's like a bodega. Let me show you. So there's outside like a bodega. There's no sound here. There's no sound. So they're gonna put up a gun up on you. Put your hands up. Now you're getting robbed. Then they got the gun. Look, people got guns drawn on you. Oh, they're shooting. Look. So this is New York City, ladies and gentlemen. This is the new lifestyle now. This is the way things are in New York. Let's look at it one more time. Look, he shot it. He shot right at somebody came out or was going in, shot. I don't know why he fell if he's the one shooting. So let's say you're over here driving, you're driving around, these people are just shooting, or you're probably walking here with your kids, or you're just walking from work and this starts going on. You might be one of those people that get shot. You could be the safest person in the world. But problems, the trouble in New York follows you. It just comes. Once again, George Floyd community, ladies and gentlemen. Another one. Another person getting robbed. This looks like an older man getting robbed. Like pulled up on him. George Floyd community. Run up on this guy. He's probably coming home from work. They just pull up on you, man. Look, this is New York City now. A lot of people are getting robbed. Look, he gave him his watch, his phone, whatever he had, and everybody else comes up behind him to steal him, to rob from him. See, you're living with a bunch of maniacs now. Appreciate it, Roots got home. Appreciate it. So, this is sad, folks. That one of the reasons I left New York City. I like being outside of New York, but when it's dangerous like this, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. You know how many confrontations I've gotten into going out, arguments. I gotta get loud with people. Yo, whoa. That's why in New York, we're loud in New York. You gotta be loud. You gotta draw attention, right? And there's something going on. That's when you go, hey, what's the matter with you? Whoa, what do you mean? Oh, hey. So when you arguing, you got to make it loud, draw a crowd. All right, to diffuse the situation. Like, all right, what's going on here? Bring the attention. So I try to de-escalate it. I don't want to fight. Look what happens here. The guy didn't want to fight. He gave up. I don't know. He had his watch or whatever, his phone. But this is New York City. This brings anxiety. There's a lady that got pushed onto the train tracks on Friday. A guy robbed her and pushed her into the train tracks. Good thing people helped her up and the train stopped. This is now in accordance in New York City. Like this is happening like nothing. This is another one. So you can see I played these before, but I'll play them again. Look at this guy getting robbed, getting punched, hit with a bat. Now he's getting jumped. Look at this group. It's like a pack of hyenas. So you guys can see. I gotta make it bigger here. So you guys can see it's like a pack of hyenas. You're getting jumped. You're probably 55 years old. You're old. You survived your life. You survived 9/11. You survived Obama. You survived Trump. You survived Bush. You survived Clinton. You survived the Atlanta 1996 bombing. You survived the Oklahoma City bombing. You survived coronavirus. You survived earthquakes. You survived a lot of things. And now here's a pack of hyenas just beat the crap out of you because you're old and they're just beating up on you now. So this is New York City. This is old people. This is old people they're beating. They're going after old people. You know, look, old people, look, old lady, George Floyd community. Oh, let's go, lady. Look, George Floyd community. Here comes the George Floyd community. We got to build a statue with this guy. Dragging an old lady, man, out the elevator. Like it's a movie. So, but we can't talk about this, man, because of racism, systemic racism. You know, but we can't talk about this problem right here, right? The George Floyd community, man. But if a white cop shot this guy, the cop will be in jail. That's why I left New York City. You can't have these kinds of opinion in New York. You can't talk about this stuff in New York. You know, this is the stuff you can't talk about in New York. I got a lot of New York videos on my channel. Check it out. Legal Latino Heat on Instagram, ladies and gentlemen. Check me out on Instagram. I haven't posted a lot of these videos because they take them down. But this one, man, I'm gonna pause it when it happens. Go check it out on my channel. But this guy, man, he's playing a video game. This is the last 10 seconds of this man's life. This guy pulls up, and then, you know, game over for this guy right here. I'm not going to play it on YouTube because YouTube is kind of... All right, I'll show it the end part. See, game over for that guy. So he's on my Instagram. So, you know, this is New York City. I played these a few times just to illustrate the point. Like knife fights, people fighting with knives.
You not gonna help me?
Hey! Oh! Oh! Oh!
So that guy got cut up. So you could be a bystander walking around the broad daylight. People are just getting... This is New York City, man. That's why I left, man. Oh, this is the In-N-Out burger I ate. Oh my God, so delicious. October 22nd, ladies and gentlemen. You see? The last time I had a burger, October 22nd. I gotta document them. A lot of people like this meme. Have women changed over the years? Speaking of that, that's a good segue. Speaking of women, why is Michael Strahan? Why is Michael Strahan on everywhere now? You know, this Michael Strahan guy. Like I was watching football yesterday. He's on the football show. He's on Good Morning America. He's on ABC News. What is this guy? The
And
new
that you
Brian
pointed
Gumbo?
it at Cal.
So this is the guy that said that after he pointed the gun at Kyle Rittenhouse, he shot at him. I really hate Michael Strahan now. I don't like him. Like, he's everywhere. He's being pushed. This guy, look at his. Oh, I've seen him in person before. I used to go to my friend's house in West Park, Central Park West, on 80. Was it 80th? It's one of those bougie blocks. It was 90 something. It was like high 80s, low 90s. And Michael Strahan, when he just first started doing Good Morning America, which was like, what, 4 years ago, after Trump's victory, he started doing that. He moved in there. And I seen them once with like this Asian girl, but that's all I'm going to say. But you know, what the hell do I
Said that
know?
you carried a gun for protection that night and that you pointed it at Kyle Rittenhouse. Why did you point your gun at him?
I'm all for the Second Amendment, American citizens' right to bear arms. And I think that during cross-examination, it's hard to say what you want to say. I do believe that in that photo, given the right narrative, one could suggest that, yes, I was pointing my weapon at the defendant. But when you play it as a movie or look at different stills, my arm was being vaporized as I was allegedly pointing my weapon at the defendant. It's completely inconsistent with the physiology of my wound that he would have shot me while my weapon was pointed at his head.
So here you're allowed to say whatever you feel like you need to say. So you're saying that you actually you weren't pointing your gun at him. Is that what you're saying?
That's absolutely what I'm saying, yes.
So here you could say whatever you want, right? Here you could say whatever you want. I don't know how Michael Strahan became just like the voice of. So there's the same guy that said this.
Right?
Correct.
It wasn't until you pointed your gun at him, advanced on him, with your gun, now your hands down, pointed at him, that he fired, right?
Correct.
You notice that everybody's making fun of him for crying? Like, that's like the big thing. Everywhere you go, there's like a meme of him crying. I understand he's 18 years old. The pressure, it might happen. I get it. I get it. It's sad. I mean, but knowing the world that we live in now, I wanted to get to like the comedy part of the show. So I don't know if many of you know about the rap stuff. I try to keep up with the young kids, with the hip and the hop. Hey yo, with the hip and the hop. So I don't know if you guys know this rapper called The Baby. He said something anti-gay, so I started like, let me fan the flames of hate. Woo! Let's fan the flames of hate, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no, it's the other way around, right? Let's not fan the flames of hate, right? Right, because if the flames of hate, anyway. So The Baby is a rapper, and he recorded this video of his of a baby mama's Danny Lay. I don't know who's Danny Lay. I guess she's famous.
Bring the black man down. Get your phone.
So you could actually I have Instagram. I never looked her up. Who is Danny Lay? Isn't Danny Lay like a famous Instagram? Heard of that name before. Isn't she like very famous for being pretty and all this and that? That's how they become I am Danny Lay. I found her. Oh, this is Danny Lay. Oh. She's Dominican. Okay, she's Dominican. All right, so he got this Dominican girl pregnant. Let's go look her up. I guess that's her, Danny Lay, right? So before we watch her video, let's see her Instagram. So that's Danny Lay, bootylicious. All right, she's bootylicious. All right, her face, I don't know, man. It's kind of like mean. Like you could tell she's mean. Now you can't tell she's mean. Now you can tell she's nice because she covered up those eyes. Yeah, you can't tell she's mean because she closed her eyes. She's smiling with her eyes closed. Her eyes are open, and you can tell she's mean. Her eyes tell a lot. Eyes closed. Look, she takes a lot of eyes closed pictures. Eyes wide shut. Look, all her pictures. It's like somebody told her, "Hey, please close your eyes. You look nicer with your eyes closed. Your eyes are the worst." Oh my gosh, see? Eyes open, that's scary. It's evil. I see evil. Oh, okay. Close your eyes. You look better with your eyes closed. See those eyes, man. See, I don't know, man. So the baby got her pregnant. All right, enough for her. Oh, enough for her. All right, let's go see the videos now. So we're gonna. This is a fun video, ladies and gentlemen. So we gotta keep up with what's going on in social media, what the kids are talking about, real quick. So you guys are, your kids talk to you about this. Hey, did you hear the beef about the baby? I'm like, yeah, Legal Latino told me about the beef with the baby and his baby mama, the baby mama drama. It's only a quick 22-second video.
Yeah, you want to record me talking about shut the fuck up.
I gotta record you for my sake.
Yeah, go ahead. This the first thing.
You ain't finna burn the black man down. Get your phone. I mean, close it first.
Baby, the first time.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Like this.
Nah. Go with your move, crazy girl. You started your shit.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, you want to record me talking about shut the fuck up.
I gotta record you for my sake.
Yeah, go ahead. This the first thing.
You ain't finna burn the black man down. Get your phone. I mean, close it first.
Baby, the first time.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Like this.
Nah. Go with your move, crazy girl. You started your shit.
Yeah, whatever.
So you see, he's saying crazy girl, right? Yeah. You see, these people, they can't speak. So you see, he's having a argument now with her. You see her attitude, crazy girl. You should have known that by looking at her eyes on those pictures, I could tell she's crazy. She has an attitude problem. And now you got her pregnant. You have to pay child support now. You gotta support her now, the baby. So now he got her kicked out. We wanted her kicked out. He recorded for his safety, because she's gonna cry domestic violence. So we're gonna. Here we go. The cops came
To get out of his house.
There's a lot of N words. I don't know why she says the N word a lot. So look at her face. Look at her face. So this is her. You're gonna hear her intellectualness.
He called the fucking cops on me. Look at to get out of his house. Go ahead.
Okay, let's just
Go ahead, baby. Tell him. Tell him. Where's this stupid ass nigga at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Yeah, whatever. He want to call the fucking cops on me.
They got the police. Let's see the police. So they got the cops there. Oh, they got an Asian cop and a small white guy. Damn.
Cops on me for whatever the fuck reason. Whatever. Stupid ass. My 3-month-old baby. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Fucking bitch ass. No, I don't need to tell you nothing. Nah, you good. You can talk to him because he want to call you guys. Go ahead. Go ahead. Nah, go ahead. Ain't nobody need to talk to nothing. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You just want to hang out.
Yeah, whatever. Bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass. Bitch ass. It's all good. It's all good. He called the.
All right. So the baby mama. So I don't know if you guys understood what she said, but she was mad that they called the police. I'm gonna play it in the background with too many N words. So she's using the N word a lot. So she got the cops called. Damn, I forgot those people. Brian Laundrie. Remember that case we covered with Brian Laundrie and the white girl? What's the white girl's name? He killed her, or they say they killed her. They just found his body. See how quickly I forgot about these people. See how everybody forgot about them. I know Brian Laundrie because he was the last one they kept talking about. Oh, my bad. But what's the girl's name? Anyways, this is a domestic violence. The baby is protecting himself from domestic violence. He recorded her. He probably recorded her on his phone. He probably did a real live just in case things pop off. Look, I did a live stream, her going crazy, whatever. And then he probably recorded it on his phone. He wants her out of his house to avoid a domestic issue. You know, here, I'm going to pay for the hotel, take her to the hotel. I'm pretty sure he did that. Put her in the hotel room. And, you know, just let's not make this worse. Avoid problems. Gabby Petito. Thank you. Gabby Petito. Look, I forgot. So this is like a Gabby Petito case, but everybody sees it differently here. Oh, the baby's bad. The baby's an asshole. You got to look at it both ways. He called the cops. Oh, bitch. He's trying to avoid a situation where she's going to say he hit me and he's going to be in jail. He's playing it safe. You could call him what you want, but he's playing it safe. He called the cops. You know, he got her out of her house because things might start going crazy, and he's probably just going to have to just pay the child support, keep her away, and avoid any problems. I think he did the right thing. I may be wrong, but he did the right thing here, man. Got her out the house and avoided the situation. Oh, here she goes again talking.
But it's always the narrative on what it is because they think this is the type of girl I am and this is that. Nah. So, nah, this is fucked up.
Always cursing, man.
Yeah.
Now she's going to cry, get the sympathy.
Out of nowhere, bro. Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. It's been happening for a while.
And I'm trying so hard.
And the sad thing is they have a kid. You know, the kid is not going to grow up with both parents.
I tried to make this shit work. I tried
See,
to,
somebody wrote, go to a hotel.
for my baby, the best situation, but this ain't the best situation at all, bro. At all. I deserve so much better. I really do. So I hope, God, please, I pray that this is the last situation. This is the last time, because
Now they want to bring God into it. You know, should have brought God into it before. Like, God in your life. Now, when things go bad, God. It's not the last time. I bring the story up, ladies and gentlemen. This more is going to start coming out from this. This is what's going to start trending soon. That's what I'm trying to let you guys know what tomorrow's news is today. Pay attention to this. It's going to come up later on. Watch.
this shit is not it. It's not. Every single time I come back into it, it's not it. It's love because I completely love that man, but it's not it. It don't matter how much you love somebody if it ain't.
Look at this guy simping. I would never do you like that.
Someone's not ready for something.
They Chris Brown. So see exactly. Do you want to avoid a Chris Brown situation? You could see by her attitude, the way she is. You know, he got a way out of his situation. I mean, I gotta give the baby props. She, you know, it would have been a domestic issue, and of course, the guy always gets the fault. It's always the guy's fault, right?
Ever gonna be ready for it? He's okay with having 5, 6 fucking baby mothers. Like, nah.
You became one of them. You had a kid with him. This is, you know, you want to cry about it. You know, you could have easily gotten an abortion, right? Women's my body, my choice. You could have easily gotten an abortion, right? You could say this now. It's 2021. You could have easily prevented this situation and gotten an abortion. That's it. Got an abortion, right? Isn't that what women's rights are about now? Isn't that what everybody's fighting about, abortions? You know, you have a baby and then you want to cry about it. You could have easily gotten an abortion. And he does. And now you became the 6th baby mama. If you know he has 5, 6 baby mamas, what makes you think you're going to be the best baby mama out of the other ones? Come on, be serious. You know, you put yourself in this situation also. Everybody's at fault here. To the baby too. You know, 5 baby mamas. Jeez, dude. Like,
I was brought up different. I ain't going.
you were brought up
Be
different.
okay with certain shit. I ain't going. So
And then you see, right? They do these videos, right? You have a kid, and then the kid grows up. Remember we talked about Brittany Renner. Remember I talked about Brittany Renner. She was on the Kevin Samuels. I'm not playing anything for Brittany Renner because she gave me a copyright strike. So the F with her, dumb. I hope this idiot doesn't give me one, Danny Lene. So I brought up Brittany Renner last time, and now she's like doing the rounds on the media. So Danny Lay is probably gonna be the next one. Pay attention to her. It's crazy, right? Baby mama drama, man.
I will get out. I will leave. I don't even have a place in LA no more. I done dropped everything for my baby to have a good life and be in a nice, for her to know her dad. But
No, for you to have a good life. For you. That was your meal ticket. Having a baby by the baby. That's money. That's child support.
I will go figure it out. I got.
See, girl, stop. This is embarrassing. Yeah. Crying. Your kid is going to see this.
Always have since I've been young. Never depended on a man. Never nothing. I will figure this shit out. So, and that's it. I'm going to keep. I ain't never brought this.
So you see what social media does? It turns you like into a therapist, man. Right? You put yourself in this situation. You got pregnant. You're his 6th baby mama. You seen him do this all the time. Right? You're on Instagram, half naked. We showed your Instagram. You got pregnant by a rapper. Isn't what these girls are wanting? They want to get pregnant by a rapper or a basketball player. That's the meal ticket. She's not getting pregnant by Jerome, who works at the car wash. She's not getting pregnant by Miguel that works in the tire shop, right? She's not getting pregnant by those guys, or no. She's getting pregnant by the baby, a rapper. She's getting pregnant into into money, right, Luen? Yeah, take care of the child. Always on Instagram. These girls use Instagram like, oh, my emotions gonna cry on Instagram, get pity, get reactions. Instead of actually seeking real help, they turn on the camera and just like, oh, my baby. Perhaps you should have asked for advice before you got into the situation, before having a kid. The problem is, all these people having kids and nobody's raising these kids. That's where it goes back to the youth that I'm telling you, right? This generation coming up is not growing up with both parents. Some boys, there was a before I give out, there was a statistic I wanted to share with you guys about boys, right? Boys are not being raised by men. They talk about this toxic masculinity, right? I'm gonna leave with this quote, right? And I'm gonna make an episode out of this because this is so true, right? Hold on, I got it right here. Wow, I'm really turning blind. I'm like a boomer now. Toxic masculinity. 43% of boys are raised by single mothers. 78% of teachers are females. So close of 50% of boys have 100% feminine influence at home and 80% feminine influence at school. Toxic masculinity isn't the problem, it's the lack of masculinity. So a lot of boys are raised without their father. A lot of girls are raised without their dads, right? Who has daddy issues, right? Somebody made a joke the other day. I don't know if it was one of these degenerates that said, "Oh, I'm looking for young girls with daddy issues." I don't know if it was Pete Davidson or one of those degenerates, something like that. And he grew up without I think it was Pete Davidson because he did grow up without his dad and his mom and all that. So it's this, nobody's telling the boys, nobody's helping guys, nobody helps us anymore. Like they all suck it up, buttercup, or nobody tells us things anymore. Like, I'll save it for another show. I don't want. Gotta be careful, man. You gotta be careful. But us men, nobody helps us. Nobody help. Like nobody teaches us how to be men. Right? You got to teach how to treat a lady. You see these guys beating up old ladies. You see these kids robbing girls and ladies and old ladies. Nobody's teaching these boys how to be gentlemen, how to be men. They're just like running around being crazy, right? Especially in the George Floyd community. You gotta be honest. You gotta keep it real, man. Like you saw the videos of the crime, mostly young men, 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds, young men walking around with guns, robbing people at gunpoint in New York City. Look at that. Good job, Luann. Raise 3 young children. You raise them the best you can, and then you got to try to protect the kids from this evil world, right? Like I seen the videos of the young kids getting beat up in school. I have them on my Instagram page. I don't want to play them right now. It's just sad. But imagine you sending your kid to a school where they're getting beat up and they're white. Let's say they're white. You have a white child and you send him to a school and he's now the minority. Now he's getting picked on because he's white. The media is calling white people bad. The media, white national, you could beat up white people and nothing happens. And now your child is white. Your child is a white girl. She gets made fun by the black girls. Oh, because all the black boys like the white girl. Now the black girls are making fun of the white girl. It happens. I've heard stories like this. So it's a lot of racism that goes on. And now it's just more magnified. That's all they teach the kids in school. Racism, racism, racism. Racism, racism. And now kids, everything is race. Everything you see is race. And as a young kid, you say the truth a little bit without filters. So you see white people, you white girl, you white devil, you white this. Now the white kids are being they're marginalized. And then you have self-hating white. Why am I white? I hate myself. Everybody hates me. So then as a white kid, you start hating yourself also. It's kind of sad, And then so the best way is that's why you see a lot of white liberals. They go with the strength. They just give in. Like in the OJ, I played the OJ reactions. Remember in 1995 when they read the OJ reactions, a lot of the white people were like, "Oh my God, they let him go," and the black people were like, "Yeah, woo!" And then on the camera said, "Look at all those racist white people upset at the OJ because they're upset because they're racist." Everything was already built on race, and most of those white folks that were upset, they just said, "You know what? Black Lives Matter." That's what they started saying. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you tuning in. I want to give you guys a shout out. Shout out to Daryl Levin. Shout out to Super Spurg. Shout out to FTW Nil. Shout out to Culturally Hispanic 2.0. Shout out to Super Spurg. Shout out to Roots Calhoun. Roots Calhoun, shout out to you in the shop. Shout out to everybody. Discount code, promo code Roots. Shout out to One Hot Men. Shout out to Higgins. Shout out to K Kazoo. Shout out to Shakes M. Shout out to Lowberry Show. Did I say that right? Oh, Lowberry Show. Lowberry Show. The Lowberry Show. I wish I had my board, but it fell. I'm going to have to write it like Bart Simpson so I get it right. Shout out to Luann Petty. Shout out to Christy Knott. Shout out. I love seeing new faces. So if I say it, I'm trying to say it right the first time until I get a hang of it. Shout out to Luann Petty. Shout out to K Kazoo. Shout out to Shake Sam. Shout out to Nikki Fruit Loops. Shout out to Culturally Hispanic 2.0. Shout out to Lowberry Show. I just almost clicked on it. Shout out to Hobo Chili Recipe. Shout out to you, sir. Shout out to Rocket Man, Rocky Matrix. Shout out to One Hot Min. Shout out to CK Benzona. Shout out to Zen Rhino. I'm pretty sure I saw him there. Shout out to Thirsty Drunk. Anybody else? Let me see. Shout out to One Hot Min. Shout out to Lowberry Show. There we go. Who else is in the chat? What am I doing in kickoff? Hey, what's up, Julio Esparza? Long time no see live, man. That's all right, man. Thank you. Take a break. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that like button. Please help me out with that like button. Da baby. Shout out to Jetty. Shout out to Irrational Times. Shout out to Irrational. Share and subscribe to Irrational Times. Who else is in the chat? Did I get everybody? Leave a comment, ladies and gentlemen, so I can give you a shout out. Shout out to Zoe. I saw some new faces in the beginning of the show. I'm trying to go all the way up to it. Shout out to Cece. I can't forget Cece. Shout out to CK Benzona. Shout out to Irrational Time. Shout out to Mysterious. I think let me see the new comments. Oh, shout out to Fat Keck Boy. There we go. Shout out to Fat Keck Boy. Who else is in the chat? Shout out to Jerry G. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Anybody else missing a shout out? I got you, Fat Keck Boy. Appreciate it. Beto O'Rourke is running for governor. I bet you he'll probably win in Texas, ladies and gentlemen. Daywave is going live next, then JJ Stoner, then Revenge of the Sis, ladies and gentlemen. I got you guys to work. Now, when you at work, you could go watch Daywave, JJ Stoner. That's 4 hours of work right there, ladies and gentlemen. Getting paid for that. So hope I got you guys to work safe. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that Super Spurg for another show about the race stuff, man, and how people go to where strength. Normal people, man, it's hard to get normal people to get into this stuff, man. But ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you guys for giving me an hour and a half of your time. I really appreciate that. What the hell do I know? I'm just a legal Latino here. Speaking my mind on a morning show. Because where else am I going to go, right? Where else can a person like me go? Don't worry, Roots Cajon. You get it done, man. Don't worry about it, Roots Cajon. You got things to do. Just get it done. Knock it out. Get it out of the way. Get it done early. Get it out the way and just chill out later, man. That's it, man. I got things to do too, man. Things just popped up and I got things to do now. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you guys. Daywave is live. Go check out Royce and Daywave. Catch you guys tomorrow, God willing. Check you out on Tuesday. Take care, everybody. Have a good day. Shout out to Fat Keck Boy again. Shout out One Hot Minute, Ruth Cajon, Hobo Chili Recipe, Miss Terrier. Shout out to Blues Doll. Shout out to Andrew Audio. Look, Andrew Audio. My bad. See, I knew I was forgetting somebody. That's why I stuck around. I was like, I was thinking, who am I forgetting? Andrew Audio, my man. Andrew Audio. Shout out to Wanako. Just saying. Yeah, I almost forgot some people. There we go. Shout out to Kelly Kazoo. All right, anybody else? Thank you, Roots. Love you too, man. Appreciate the support, guys. Shout out to CK Benzona. CK Benzona, you brought up the other day menudo. Like to eat in the morning menudo. Somebody brought up menudo. What the hell is menudo? It's like liver, right? I don't know. What the hell wants to eat menudo in the morning? Maybe that should be the morning. Menudo with legal. Menudo. Somebody brought up menudo the other day. I don't know. That's disgusting. Liver and tripes. Ugh. All right. Later, everybody. Have a good day.